Hello everyone, how you doing? Ghost here. So, actually it's something I wanted to talk a bit about today. Before coming here and, starting the video, I was actually, watching some videos, and, they were VTubers. Of course, everyone, likes VTubers nowadays. They're very popular, but one that I was watching was kind of a lesser known one, and this has to do that she speaks almost entirely in Japanese. There are people who do clips though, and then do translations. I do know just some Japanese, so I didn't require them, but I don't always get to, because their hours and stuff have different times, I don't get to really like watch them all, and I can't watch them all, so that's a lot of stuff to watch. There's a lot of them. I mean, and as they increase the amount of them, can't really get to them all. Anyways, the one I wanted to address today was Okayu. So I guess her name means rice porridge in Japanese, but she is a cat kind of, I don't know, animated character. And her voice actor was talking about how before she started her job, which was doing Okayu as a voice and stuff like that, that she didn't like her voice at all. And I was just saying I completely understand that, and I understand her problems from it too, because I have the same issue. I don't really care for my voice that much. And there's also other people who I watch videos of who have said the same thing. They're like, I hate my voice. In particular, one of them I watch likes to complain about his squeaky voice. And it is kind of squeaky, but it's never really bothered me. I cared more about the content of his videos, and to care about, how good his voice was. With Okayu though, I don't know, I've always, I think she has a very soothing voice, and it's very calm and relaxed, although sometimes you want those high energy voices, kind of like Kurone Inami. It's her full character name, I guess you could say. And hers is very high energy and kind of jumps around. I think part of it has to do with the kind of game she plays, as though has more interactable things. This game that I'm playing right now, as the people who get watched typically have high energy things, but also playing videos where interactions are expected. But this type of game, not only is not very popular, but it's not super high energy in general. I mean, sometimes it sucks when you die and you're running around in circles and stuff, but those events don't happen very often, especially not when we have the kind of build set up like I do here, where we don't in general die, and usually if we do die it's because the stakes and things hit way too hard. And the chances of that are relatively low. Anyways, like I was saying, I like Okayo's voice a lot. It's very relaxing, and nice to listen to. But I understand her sentiment. I still don't think my voice is that great, although I probably never will. Although I have been getting kind of used to it by doing videos, because sometimes you do have to play it back, and so I actually do. So you get to play it back and say to listen to it much more often. I'm almost grown to not care pretty much about how I sound, as opposed to just adamantly disliking it and thinking it's cringe. I mean, still feel it is, and like I said, getting this mic kind of made me feel that all over again. Okay, come on, we're gonna kick your ass. And that's just because it sounds different than I was listening to it before. And I think it has to do with just the clarity of the mic. Anyways, so yeah, I was just saying, you know, I rather enjoy her voice, and hope that she ever watches something like this, which she more likely won't, especially since it's English. That hey, you know, sometimes it's not always the voice. A lot of times it's personality, and I don't know if people watch your videos for high energy, but your personality is most definitely really calm and peaceful. You know, obviously you have moments where you laugh a lot and have your own fits of trouble, and you know, hey, you know, who you are is more important than what you sound like. So I mean, and besides that, your voice is just, to quote one of my the mangas I've been reading, it's like your voice is just a part of you anyways, and you are composed of many parts. Which manga it was from, I can't remember. It was one where the guy essentially, his mother despised his face because he looked like his dad, and so he got reincarnated. Yeah, that's right, his name's Okayu. And basically he saw his father's face exactly like he had in the past. And the funny thing is that he would be, I guess, considered relatively good looking, but because the treatment he got from his mom, he felt like his face was trash. But his grandpa liked his face a lot. And his grandpa said, you know, even though you don't like it, remember, it's just a part of you, and there's not only is there many parts to you, but I like your face. And it's just one part, so, you know, just kind of what you have to deal with. Where is this fucking thing at? So yeah, voices. There are many different voices. Some for different things, or can be used in different things. I don't think mine is particularly distinct or deep. Although I do play around with it a lot, so I can do quite a large variety if I want to. But oftentimes, I don't know, when I'm talking to my mother and stuff, I often use a very, how do you say, a little more tightened and excited voice. I put more energy into it. Whereas I think here I'm using more of a neutral kind of thing. I don't know. And part of it is because I'm new to this, I still have control of it. Another thing I wanted to mention to Okayu, if she ever watches this kind of thing, if she ever, you know, if anyone else that at least talks to her about it, you know, something like this, is that I also have to put on a lot of gain. I think I have +7 decibels right now because I'm very quiet. My house is very quiet. I'm naturally very quiet. And I personally have to repeat all the time at home my sentences because no one can hear me. And so just kind of something you end up learning how to deal with. I get annoyed sometimes, quite a bit, just because it's like, can you hear me the first time? It's like, no one heard you the first time. That's obviously why we said repeat, or what'd you say? Because you hear the first time, right? It's annoying, you get to like repeat over and over and over and over again. And, you know, as people get older, like my parents have, they say that it gets worse. You know, you have to repeat a little more because they're getting older and they're getting more harder of hearing. I have naturally pretty good hearing. My father likes to call me an elephant because of that. Because even with most sound blocked or my headphones on, I can still, you know, hear if I'm paying enough attention. If I'm not paying any attention, just getting absorbed in what I'm doing. Sometimes I have trouble listening to what's going on, but most of the time I don't. And so, yeah, just want to say, you know, that for everyone out there, I know you probably hate your voice, or you might not like your voice, you might like something about it, but that's a part of you. But hey, you know what? That's one part, and there are many other functioning parts that are part of you. And if you want, you know, to change certain things, maybe you want to have a little bit different voice. Well, you know, if you practice a different voice and you talk like that, like I do with my mom, because my voice I have my mom is most of the time, like I said, high energy. I push a lot more energy when I'm talking to my mom because I think it's easier to hear and it's a little more audible. And because otherwise it goes kind of flat sometimes, and I don't want that to repeat over and over again. So I mean, you can train your voice to be different ways. You know, I don't think you should have to, but if you feel the need or the want, you can do it. You just have to be willing to push into that change. And I personally don't think you should have to change if you don't want to. You know, it applies for most things. Oh crap, I don't die. You know, it applies for most situations. If you don't want to alter the way you sound or the way you look, you don't have to. It may not be necessarily the preferred thing. Maybe for healthier you should alter things. There's also the idea of always seeking for better. However, with voices, I don't think you necessarily need to always seek a better voice. But, you know, other things that are maybe important. You know, you want to make sure you live long, if you want to live a long time, or you want to do certain things, you need to find ways to improve. And so, there's only, you know, so many ways you can do that, and sometimes it just takes dedicated hard work. Anyways, that was that. My little ramble about voices and stuff like that. And again, I just want to say, you know, if anyone like Okayu or Okayu ever hears this, you know, your voice is fine. I like it. I think it's calming. And I enjoy listening to it. And you know, that's why I talk about voices. It's just something that was bothering me, so I thought I'd talk to you guys about it. I don't think anyone or very many people are going to hear it, and I may have to repeat it again some other time. But you know, that's fine. Just like having to repeat because my mom doesn't hear me. I don't mind repeating things. Kinda got used to it after a while. And now we're on our way to the next part of the game. And see, you know, just moving past that. Well, here we are, guys. Before I end the video here, I'm going to ask you guys to please like, comment, and subscribe, or don't, if you didn't, or any order if you want to. You maybe just want to like, maybe just want to comment, maybe you want to subscribe. It's fine with me. I'm going to, before we go, head back to town and take care of this and assign our point. That we don't have to do it later. Take a look at this. Maybe it'll be an upgrade. I know I'm putting off closing down. But you know. I just mean. Okay, pointo. Let's see here. Pointo. Oh wait, we're going this way. That's right. Ah, there we go. Alright everyone. I'll talk to you later. Catch you next video. Bye bye.